Sorry, I need to calm down. I went and I worked out.
How was your workout?
It was good, but it's like, it takes me a little bit.
To come off that
my heart is still pounding.
So you went and you spun, you spinned.
Have you seen these?
No, what is that?
Since you started working out.
Yeah, well. Is it coconut water?
No, it's...
Oh, I thought it was coconut water, and I was proud of you. I was like, oh, you're totally taking this health thing to a new level.
Nothing grosses me out more than coconut water.
It's like drinking dirty water.
It's like salt water with a little bit of flavor. No, it's a protein shake, but it's a skinny protein shake because... Like most protein shakes have like so many calories and carbs.
Now, do you get these online? Or
no, I found it at Central Market. I'm on a health kick, and I found it.
Health kick, summer health kicks.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm all about the working out. I told you I started a new workout today.
You did, because you didn't like spinning.
No, I'm still spinning, so you have to do cardio. This is in addition to my cardio.
Are you telling me okay. I thought you were about to say cycle was not enough cardio
No.
for you.
This is in addition to my cardio. So it's 3 days a week. I had never heard of this. Apparently, it's like a big, huge thing. This girl has like 10 million followers on Instagram. Yeah, it's like a big deal. I think
it's just one girl's workout?
And she's foreign. Australia, maybe. It's Kayla, and I'm not sure if it's Ice Steens, but it's called the BBG workout. Bikini Body Guide. It's 28, actually, not even 30. It's 28 minutes 3 times a week.
You go somewhere?
Nope. You can do it right at your house. Like, that's part of it. It's all body weight. The first month is all body weight. So... The reason I even found out about this, I have friends who have done it. And I could visibly, I'm like, okay, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? They're like, oh, it's super easy. Now, it's a guide, not a miracle. So you do have to, change your eating and things, which, whatever. So anyway, I sat in front of your house for a few minutes because I couldn't get out of the car because today was leg day. So the very first day is legs and cardio. I'm like,
I love working out at home, but I never get myself to a point where I'm so tired.
But you're super fit. I'm not.
But what do you do? Like, if you're doing legs, what makes it so hard?
So there were tons. I bet I did. So it's 7 minutes. So each section is 7 minutes. You just set a timer, and you do the set over and over and over. So it was squats, lunges, jump squats, burpees. Well, you have to do it over and over and over. I'm like,
I love a good burpee.
It was. I put in probably a B- effort. I did it. I did it. It's my first day. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Nice. And I'm gonna keep spinning. I'm still walking.
When's the last time you spinned? I
took my mom.
I know you did, but she was here a week ago.
I'm gonna go tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna go spin tomorrow. I do a good spin class. It's not as fun without you.
Well,
we've been gone. Everyone's been busy.
Well, okay, so I know we're 5 minutes into this. Can we apologize?
Yes.
We are allowed to take vacation, right?
Yeah. It's so funny though because I don't know if you've experienced this. Probably not as much. Your people don't really know who I am, but I've had, and some of these people have been I wouldn't call them friends, but people that we're both acquaintances with. And I can tell when they ask, they're secretly hoping I go, I hate that. Yeah, they're like, are you? They're like, I can tell because people are no, because I can tell they're looking for some juicy gossip. So what happened to the podcast? You're not doing that anymore, and I can tell they're digging for dirt. I hope they
want us to not be friends.
No, we've just been busy. But I've had several people that I'm you are not genuinely concerned about this podcast. But I have had several people who are oh my gosh, what happened? My mom in particular, our biggest fan.
I know.
So here you go.
Hi,
Here's
Cindy.
your podcast, Cindy.
I know. No, so we started. Yeah, I took vacation with the kiddos. You went to Peru, and and then I don't know what happened. I don't have an excuse.
It's just summer.
But we've met up. We've seen each other every week.
We've been having lots of fun.
And every time we're we should bring the tape and podcast. But then we're being public girls and we gossip and we're out at a public place and
ladies know not all conversations can be put on podcasts.
Kitchen table talk, we had to get that out of the way before we could filter ourselves enough to.
Yeah. So, okay, tell people, please relive your cruise trip for our podcast.
Oh, I don't want to go too far into that. It was awful. I mean, we were on a ship in the middle of a hurricane. Couldn't get off the boat. I was seasick and I got strep the last day we were there. It was awful.
I think about that. I feel like everyone has had one vacation in their lifetime that just was not good. And I feel like that was one of yours.
It's if it had just been me and Ty, okay, fine. I could have laid in bed. I had 3 children. And anybody out there that has kids knows you're not allowed to get sick. So I'm seasick and I'm trying to entertain children who cannot get off a ship. However, Disney did bring out all their characters to entertain everyone. All 5 of them on a ship with 4,000 people, and
Way
I
to
have
go, Disney.
Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, Donald, and Goofy to entertain my kids.
Melissa Rycroft would please like to be reimbursed, Disney.
I try to make the best of every situation. I really do, but I felt so bad. Seasick, it doesn't go away. Like, you have to get on land.
You're just so nauseous.
And I've got kids that are stir crazy. The pools are closed because there's lightning outside.
Because there's 10-foot waves in the pool.
Alberto. We're in the middle of Alberto. It was... Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
but we have another trip planned. We owed the kids a beach.
Yeah.
So we're making a last minute trip here at the end of the month, and we're going to take them to a beach.
Oh.
We're going to fly there. Hopefully we just land, get on the water,
No
and stay there.
hurricanes.
Yep, we're not getting on a ship.
The joke is, though, if there's going to be a hurricane, put Melissa on a boat.
I know.
Because this has happened more than once.
This is 2 out of 2 times now. Yeah.
You attract the hurricanes.
I guess so. I didn't know hurricane season was year round. I'll be honest.
Yeah, this was a little early, I feel
I
like.
thought it was like
season.
a 3-month time span. What do I know?
Yeah.
Your trip was much better than
Oh
mine.
gosh, my trip was fun. The end was a little rough, and the days that followed the
You didn't die, and that's all I cared about.
Yeah, I didn't
travel,
die,
and it makes me nervous.
We had a lot of fun. There were a couple times where maybe we were like, okay, take a step back. Let's remember we're in South America. Like, we don't want to never come home. But it was fun for the most part. Super cheap. Like, we ate really great meals. We did Peru. So we hiked Machu Picchu, and we did all the, like, cool Peruvian things. But it was awesome. The people were super nice. The very last day, so we did a bunch of, like, overnight buses. So, like, this was not a restful trip. Like, this is, like, a 12-day vacation. You come home and you need, like, 15 days.
You did, because you do, like, hostels.
Yeah, we stayed in hostels. We're, like, on trains, planes, automobiles, like, the whole thing. We never slowed down. And, the older I get, I'm like, okay, I want to just take a trip to, like, Greece and lay on the beach and not fly to 14 other cities. Like, the older I get, I'm like, oh, this
But it's so cool that you can
It's
do
so
that,
cool. So we try to do it while we can, but we were exhausted. But the last day we got sick. And it was like...
What kind of sick?
Like
Montezuma's Revenge?
Yes. So our last day, we're on a bus. So we were taking these overnight buses. And, like, the joke was, they tell you right at the beginning, no number 2 on the bus. And so we're, like, laughing. We're like, oh, my God, who would do that?
You did it!
Not me. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. I'm gonna throw my girlfriend on the bus. So last day, and oh man, she's like, I have to. There's just runs. Whatever. She's sick. I feel bad for her. We're like on this last tour. We're going on our way to Lisbon.
Feeling.
We're sleeping at the airport because we don't.
It's okay.
We don't have a hotel that night. So, like, we're both sick, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. So mine hits on the plane. Oh my God. Like, this, okay, I want to wish this.
Airport or airplane bathroom or bus
The trouble
bathroom.
is, the blessing was, so it was my flight from Mexico City to Dallas. There was no one in my seat. So I could just keep jumping up, and we were in the back. It was like God had planned
But people saw you kept passing by going, what's wrong with that poor girl?
The stewardess, like, they pushed their little cart, and it hit, and she was blocking my thing. And I go, ma'am, is the bathroom back there? And she goes, yeah, and she, like, rolled her cart. I think she could tell by looking at my face. But, like, this is where I wondered, has anyone ever SHIT their pants on a plane? Like, what happens? Because I was that close.
You sit in it.
Because it was, like, that kind of, like, we were so sick. And I don't know, it lasted. Like, I was sick for almost 2 weeks when I got back. And I was flying all over for other various things.
Well, on the bright side,
it was horrendous.
That is a great kickoff to the summer diet. I mean, I got food poisoning right
Legit.
beforehand, and I can imagine 2 weeks of Montezuma's Revenge.
I couldn't eat anything. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Can I tell you, though, when I lived on the tour bus 2-3 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Did
anyone ever get sick?
No, we were told, because my family, we had our own little bus, and they were like, no number 2s on the bus, whatever.
Yep.
Whatever. This is our bus.
And so do what you want.
We all, not me. Mm-hmm. Well, the bus driver, I guess, cleans it. Somebody has to clean. And he had to come back and tell us after the first trip. He was like, remember, I said,
Rycroft Strickland family.
I was so mortified. I was looking at Ty going, he cleaned our poo, and he knows that we pooed in there.
Oh my God. Okay, you had your own bus. Now, if you had been, like, on the bus with the rest of the dancers and your family had been doing it, I'd have been like, all right, come on. But if you had your own bus, see, it's the same thing. They told
us not to, though. And it did take, like, 8 flushes every time you were. It was not made for it.
Oh.
It's too early.
See, I grew up traveling in a horse trailer. It's the same thing.
Right?
Yeah, like, it's just, vey. But sometimes, you know what? When you're living on the road, when you're world travelers like we are, you just gotta live on the edge, everybody. Oh, gosh.
Speaking of living on the edge, I told you earlier I have some stuff
Yes.
to vent about. I had a rough weekend, social media wise.
What happened? I saw an Instagram story, but walk me through this.
My word. So this weekend, we have a house on a lake nearby, and we always go there for every holiday, and Ty's family comes out, and the kids always look forward to it. They've got cousins and grandparents, and it's just so much fun. Well, we get there, and our house is right on the water, so my father-in-law, it's so hard to explain. It's in a slough where all the boats tie up. It's kind of like a Party Cove-ish.
Yeah, I think I saw pictures.
Okay, yeah, there's tons of boats. Anyway, my father-in-law doesn't want the boats on his property, near his property.
I don't blame you,
So we get out the boats, the Sea-Doos, this big mat that floats on the water, and it just kind of surrounds
that you can like balance on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I had all our kids were out there on it, and Ty was out there, Doug was out there, and I get my camera, and I'm like, I'll take pictures.
I saw the picture.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw the picture.
Posted the picture. We made it to the lake.
Super cute, having a good weekend.
Put the phone down, went back out to enjoy my family. And then later that afternoon, we all came inside. Everybody's taking baths, and I just kind of get on my phone. And apparently, I set off a firestorm because I zoomed in on the picture to show just my 3 children wearing their floaties lying.
I was going to say, they had life.
They had their floaties on, and they were lying on that big mat that I told you that floats. And people didn't like it. I got in trouble that my children were unsupervised, that my daughter was not wearing a life jacket, although my others were. My son's life jacket was pink.
Hold the phone.
I was sitting here reading these comments going, oh my gosh. And of course, for every negative, there are the positives. But I got so many, I would never put my children unsupervised in a lake. I thought you were better than that. And I'm going,
what did they think? You were up like eating escargot in the cabin, watching them from the window?
These are the people that drive me crazy. Because you made a snap judgment on something that you have no idea about. So later I went to my Instagram story and I posted the real photo
zoomed out, and Ty is standing there.
Ty, my father-in-law, holding the mat, and also shows my dogs standing in the water.
Yeah, so it's not even deep.
Because it's 3 feet away from the shore. And I'm like, for all those people that feel the need to jump down my throat and call me a bad parent and how many kids die and your daughter should still be wearing a life jacket, I'm like, go away.
Go, leave me alone. Here's the thing. I'm not a mother, but where do people get off thinking that they can chime in? Now, like, if you had posted a video, like, dangling a child out your car window going down the highway,
right? Yeah.
I might have seen why people were upset. But, and don't you almost wonder, like, and it's the same with any kind of an internet troll, whether they're mom shaming or body shaming or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for those people. Like, you almost want to write back, where are your children while you're sitting here on Facebook or Instagram bashing me? They don't know anything about you or your life.
No, they don't. And it's like, I used to just brush whatever. It's easier not to respond. The older I get, and then not only the older I get, when you comment on my parenting or my children or all of that, where we're all just trying to do the best we can.
Right.
And then they hide behind that defense of, I have an opinion. I'm allowed to state my opinion.
Well, state it on someone else's page.
And I agree.
Not Melissa's.
You are allowed to have an opinion. But at what point do you think this opinion needs to be blasted? I need to make sure that they know how I feel.
I'm gonna have to go back and read some of the comments.
No, I deleted a lot.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I was to the point where I was like, I am blocking you and blocking you and then they get this rise out of it because then again, like I said,
because you're responding.
No, I responded back to one person and I was nice about it. And then after that, people start fighting with each other online. And you can see that there's these 2 or 3 people that just love the fight. They're waiting for people to comment back so that they can come. And that's when I start blocking because I'm like, now you're making
it on
this,
someone else's page.
Yeah, you're making
do
this
it on your own
miserable
page.
for everybody else. We're all having fun here, and it feels good to get out of my toes.
Now, let me ask you this: like, does stuff like that make you think about everything you post?
I mean,
or are you like you're just over it at this point?
Part of me is over it. I'm like, to me, that was a sweet picture. Nobody was in danger.
It was cute.
I was right there, obviously taking a picture. My husband was right there by the mat. So no, I just wonder who those people are. I don't know what somebody would have to post for me to not only just have my opinion.
But to
reach
have
out
a strong
and
enough
respond.
opinion to like take the time to comment.
Yeah.
That's what like
to comment, to start a fight, and then do the I can say what I want. She shouldn't post it if she doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah,
that's not what this is for. Like, if that's what you want to do it. But I will block you at this point. Like, I don't want to hear you argue.
I think you said it perfectly. Everyone's just trying to survive, doing the best they can.
Right.
You're trying to post a fun family picture from your vacation. Like, that's all there was to it.
And then 2 days before that, I had another incident on 4th of July.
Yeah, you said you had a couple of things.
We're all outside, and I had on a halter top bikini, and I had shorts on because I don't like wearing swimsuit bottoms, and I had knee-high flag socks and a hat. We're all outside swimming, and I have what do you call it? A little, not gazebo.
Oh, yeah,
like where the grill and
like
stuff
a covered,
is. Yeah, and we all got out of the water for a minute, and I laid back, and I was like, take a picture of 4th of July.
So what was the fight about?
Oh my gosh, because I said I made a happy, blessed to live in a nation of free,
So they were mad?
The land of the free, and blessed for all those people that fight it. Well, if you had to show off your body to say that, my son fights overseas and he wouldn't appreciate it. I'm like, you're missing the point. There's so much to celebrate today.
Yeah.
It was not a sexy picture. I'm not a sexy person. I was wearing knee-high socks. I looked like Punky Brewster. I was out there with my children.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my
I feel
gosh.
like whether it's something like that or the kids or whatever, people are just always looking for something. And social media, like, we've talked about this before, but like, I've had to, like, in the past, like, couple of weeks, I have tried to really limit myself because I literally will just get on, and I don't comment on any, I mean, of course, I've got opinions. I keep them to myself, which most of you should probably do.
Well,
but just, like, scrolling and just, like, comparing, like, I literally just got back from Peru, and I'm like, the other day I was on my Instagram, and I was like, well, everyone's on a vacation but me. I was like, everybody's at the beach, and I was just like, this is stupid, this is BS, and I'm not, and I'm like, oh my God, I just got back from South America for 12 days, like, but that's like the culture, like and I feel like whether it's people leaving rude comments or mom shaming or whatever, or it's just someone just simply getting on and like I'm just like, okay, I've got it. So I still post and do all my stuff, but I've tried to like really cut back on the just like aimless scrolling.
It's like, why would you want to? Like that's what's fun. So it should be fun. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
And I
love seeing that's how I keep up with you. I'm
exactly.
Like, what's Mel doing today? Like, but and you always have those people that have to ruin it.
And it's fun to go on. People. I like stuff. If there's a picture I like, I'll make a funny comment. If I don't like something or if I don't agree with something,
leave it be.
I let it go.
Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't bother me that much. I mean, I don't like it. It's not what I would do.
And
but
it's
whatever.
Interesting. You talk about this, and I mean, you have a massive following, and you're a celebrity, and you hear about it. Always like. It doesn't surprise me, but it always is like, oh my gosh, like these people are human too. When you hear about like huge names, like people like Selena Gomez, or I don't even know who else.
Selena Gomez?
Yeah, we're not drinking this time. I don't know. But you hear about them deleting Instagram accounts and deleting Twitter accounts because they're being trolled.
Yeah.
And first of all, it makes you stop and think, oh my gosh, that young girl or that old woman or whatever is actually seeing the terrible things we're writing. And it doesn't matter. I noticed like Julia Roberts just got on Instagram.
Oh, I love her too, by the way.
I do too. She's fabulous. But like you hear about these stars of all ages that are like, oh, I deleted it. I had to get off.
I know.
It doesn't matter who you are. It affects everyone. But
it's a weird world. It's definitely... It's weird, but that just that irritated me this weekend for some reason. Maybe I'm getting old and crotchety. I am. I'm mid-30s.
Oh, you're so old.
I am.
Holy cow.
In the world of social media,
you're so old. No, Julia Roberts just got on.
She did, and I follow her.
Roberts.
Doesn't matter. She still looks like she's 35.
I just watched Pretty Woman the other day because it was on TV, and I was like, you can't pass up Pretty Woman when it's
mistake.
on TV.
Huge mistake.
I love it. So what else is new?
Oh, I think that's it.
So this was just a vent session, but we are back.
We are back.
We do still like each other.
We love each other.
We are still podcasting. Send us some ideas if you have any ideas. We always have things to talk about.
That was kind of fun.
I loved
when we had people.
Let's do a call-in next.
Except somebody put Courtenay on the hot seat this time. You remember last time I blushed.
Wait, what was the question? I remember. You had to go back and listen to that podcast because it's super funny. Melissa is blushing again. Her neck is turning red right now as we speak. Yeah, let's do another call-in. We'll promote it. We'll tell you when, whatever. We'll set up some phone calls.
We're going to have a whole other week before we do this again. I'm sure I'll post something that'll make somebody mad, and then
follow Melissa on Instagram.
We can have another thing.
I'm trying to think, like, I have minuscule followers compared to you, but I don't think I've ever had... I've had the occasional, but, like, I can't even think. See, that just is because you're so, like, fabulous.
No, and, part of it really bothers me. I'm a people pleaser, too.
Same.
And even though I'm like, I don't know who you are, I don't want you to be mad at me kind of a thing.
But
it's
it hurts
weird.
your feelings.
It does, and it's weird. And... You can't. Did you just toot?
No, that was my.
Oh
no! Don't say stuff like that out loud.
I'm sure they heard it.
For the love. No, that was my foot. Oh my gosh! It was the.
It's always your
not
foot.
Broken foot.
Duplicate the sound. That's what they say. Do it again.
I already.
It doesn't do it again.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
Courtney, we're not on a bus. The same rules apply when you're in my house.
When
Okay.
you're in Melissa's kitchen. No, number 2 in Melissa's kitchen.
On that note, this has been fun.
Welcome back to the Dirty Hair Podcast.
Welcome back. We missed you.